I wanted to share a really stupid little web application I made because making stuff to solve very nuanced specific purposes is sometimes really fun and to see how far you can take it. So what you're looking at here is a web app to handle a very specific situation, which is as a Dungeons and Dragons dungeon master, I want to have my players pull loot from a real life gacha chest filled with multicolored tokens like red 1, red 2. There's 1 through 10 of yellow, 1 through 10 of green, and they all correspond to different items that they might get. But it's fun to pull something out of a chest. So it was difficult for me to pull up a spreadsheet on a tablet, and I'm recording this on a tablet right now, so it's a very condensed view. To see all that information on a spreadsheet and edit it with all those cells in a game, it's not a good user flow. So trying to see if I could figure out something a little bit better. So what we have here is a number of different just categories of tokens that I've been setting up, rebuilding my existing loot table. You can kind of see what's in there. Is that you can see here there's some blue tokens in there, the blue 2, the blue 3, orange, and there's some yellow tokens here. You can kind of scroll down and see them. If I click on one of these, like the Ring of Warmth, I can actually see the information pull up here, as well as a link to its D&D Beyond reference. And if I want to, I can actually edit some of the details on this item and save and revert to make an added DM note. God, I hate the tablet keyboard interface, but I can say the DM note is poo, because that's always a good thing to have. Great, cool, and it shows up right there, easy, no problem. Can swap between different items and see them really easily. If I want to actually have a player pull up one of these items in a game, I can very quickly just change the status of it. So this blue 3 item is in the chest. It has a little chest symbol on it. I can click on it and say, oh, nope, it's been awarded and we're done. That's really nice. So as I'm going through and actually editing and making some of these items, you can see here, I've got some items. There's a bunch of unassigned tokens, and I have some tokens here towards the bottom. This 10th orange item is unassigned right now, and it actually should be the same as this orange 9. So I'm just going to just copy item details copied, come over here, paste the details, and you know what? Hey, we're good to go. That thing is set up and ready to roll. So we can now go through all of these items and just say they are currently in the chest. I think that's the status of all of them. I'll go back and change it a little bit later. And if we turn off this unused filter, we're good to go. So that's kind of clean and nice. I appreciate that. But if I do need to add some new stuff, I can make a new group of tokens. We're going to call this group special. I don't even want to type special, so we'll call it spec for now because we're about to delete it. It is going to be a light green group because I like that. And we're only going to make 7 of these. We'll add the group. We'll see them all pop up here unassigned. We could start to immediately go through and make a bunch of details here. But you know what? We'll just paste the last item we have here. Cool. It's a new art objects item. And we're good to go. And of course, if we add it to the chest, boom, it shows up. So very quickly in the game, I can look at everything that's available. I can filter things, see what's there, and then, award to my players as needed. If I want to do some mass editing of all these items, after I make a bunch of tokens, I can hit edit first on, and when I pull up an item, I immediately go into edit mode so I can sit here and edit them. But that's not a fun flow with a tablet keyboard, so we're going to ignore that. All this information, by the way, is being stored on Google Drive. That's pretty cool. So if I want to go here, I can create a new chest. That will pull up this information here. I can make the chest name of test because it will be deleted later. And we are going to add that chest. We're ready to go. We can create a group. Again, we'll call this group Yum because we're about to delete it too. But Yum was, you know what? It's great. That's a really weird thing to do. Anyways, I don't really like this group, so I'm actually going to go to manage groups and just delete it. Don't have to worry about it anymore. But if I do want to make another group, we'll call this try. We'll make a group, and I actually can come in here and say the group try from, 2 to 5. Let's actually delete those tokens. Now we only have try 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So kind of cool how all this stuff is coming together and working, but we are going to delete this test chest because we don't want to deal with that anymore. And we're back to our regular campaign, the loot chest. So it's coming together pretty well. I enjoy it. This is a lot of stupid work for something that only I'm going to use, but sometimes it's a little bit fun to flex and see how far you can go. That's it.